Great.
I'm Carol Jarvis. I'm Marketing Director at Graphene Composites. I'm here today with Sandy Chen, CEO of
Hello.
Graphene Composites. We're at the Advanced Materials Show, opening day today, and things are hotting up. We can see lots of attendees coming in. But I'd like to start by just asking Sandy a couple of questions about why we're here, what we hope to get out of the show, and what our core products are. So Sandy, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Carol. And it's really so. This is our first time trying to do something live on the floor. Yeah, I mean, coming back to the Advanced Materials Show is really quite a thing. Last year, we'd only just debuted our first commercial product, the GC Patrol Shield, and this year, coming back, we've realized, well, we've got a new improved version of the GC Patrol Shield. We've got an armored version, and we're announcing the GC Tactical Combat Shield, which is more suited for battlefield applications. And as well, our GC Halo air filters are being tested in facilities around the world, in real life applications. So there's a lot to really talk about that we were just only talking about last year that's actually become reality this year.
And what do you hope to get out of the show this year? Because last year was actually very eventful for us, and we established ourselves more as a brand. We were able to really help create partnerships and networks out of it, and we've obviously commercialized on the back of it as well. So what do we hope to get out of this show this year?
Well, I think one of the key things is the partnerships that many of which we'd only just begun having discussions off the back of this show last year. And now we've signed memorandums of understanding. We've also kicked off some initial projects. All of those initial conversations are really turning into reality. And so what we're looking forward to over the course of this year, and really cementing during this show, is actually turning these partnerships and these conversations into reality.
That's great. And what do you see as really our core proposition and what we will be promoting to support that partnership and networking?
Well, the core proposition all along has been our expertise in advanced materials and nanomaterials engineering. And it's then working with partners and customers to say, here's a specific product application that we'd like to use, and can you help us make it better? And the first part was our armor technologies, the GC Patrol Shield, now the GC Tactical Combat Shield, and we really do want to really spread the word about that. And alongside that as well, GC Halo air filters for cleaner air.
Wonderful. And I think also what we've been able to demonstrate is actually bringing graphene and other advanced materials to commercialization. Yes. So we've actually developed products. Yeah. That said, actually, as an essence, what we really are trying to promote is actually the ability to work with other partners to create the better than products.
Yes.
Yeah. So that really is the essence of what we're trying to do now, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's something that struck me about. I mean, we must have done over a dozen of these shows, exhibitions over this past year, and the universal feedback is, well, it's the feedback. It's the getting the helpful suggestions. It's the, for example, with the Patrol Shield, realizing that you could use it both hands-free with a rifle sling that is normally found inside a typical armory. And that transforms it, significantly improves the functionality, and we were immediately able to have those conversations directly with people on the floor of an exhibition.
Yeah. So yesterday you were at the Graphene Council conference that was also held in Birmingham, and at that conference, can you just distill the key points that came out of that conference?
I think that one of the key points was the need to coordinate amongst the members of the Graphene Council, and as well amongst the broader sort of partners in government and industry, to have the same language and the same grammar about graphene, other nanomaterials, how to use them, when you're talking about graphene, well, graphene is many things, and then and it really changes with the use, and it's finding that common language and common grammar. I think that's a real shared goal of everybody. Well, this way we know it's real.
Thanks, Sandy. That was really great, and really hope that the next 2 days prove as fruitful as last year. And we're very excited about it. And there's some very great familiar faces around here. Some of our partners and suppliers are here, as well as customers. So
yes.
That's a really good start to the
exactly.
show. So, yep, we will sign off now. And thanks ever so much.
Thanks.